This video will walk you through how to update the home page of the website. So we'll start from top and work our way to the bottom. So we'll start with the banner area. First thing we've got to do is go into edit mode of the home page, and most of the content or information on the home page is actually stored within the settings area. So if we go to banners, these are all the details of the banner. So that's the headline, the description, the button label, the height. Because it's the home page, it should be the home page height. We can link this button to somewhere, so we'll link it to the magazines. Background photo for mobile, so we find that within the photo library. Banners mobile, and then you choose the photo, and same with the desktop version. So the reason why there's a different version for desktop and mobile is because the shape or the aspect ratio of the photos are different, plus it's better to have a smaller photo for the mobile. And then once you've done with the changes for the banner, you save and then you review your work. Now it's always recommended that you use Safe Edit whenever you're making changes, particularly to the home page. Okay, so the next part we'll check is, next part we'll update are these covers. So there's a separate video on updating the covers, but basically the covers are stored centrally. So if we go to here are all the covers, and so because they're stored centrally, when you update them once, it'll update throughout the website. And you just go choose file and you update it with the most recent version of that cover. Okay, so we've covered the banner, the covers. Now if we look at this, this is a reusable content item. So if this is somewhere else in the site, we only need to update it once and it'll update everywhere. So because it's a reusable element, we can either go to the home page and find it that way, or we can just go straight to the reusable promotional items. And it was the teacher resources with every issue. Going to content, and then that's where the information is that you can update. So that's the heading, the description, and then here's where you change the link label and also where the link is going. The covers are all automatically appearing there. So these are teaching guide covers, so to update those, you'd go photo library, teaching guide, and then it's the same process. You'll just go in and update or upload the most recent version, and you should check the content maintenance guide to see what the correct width and height is, or you can just copy off the current one, which is 1084 wide. Now these three buttons, so if we go home, boxes, and then let's say we want to change this to prices, or if we want to change that to prices, then you would just go here and you'd save that. Same with those other the other two boxes, order and resources. To update where those three boxes link to, you select the one that you want to update, so in this example pricing, and then on the details screen you select wherever you want it to link to. So let's see, so if we go in, this is just an example. And then to update the next box, these are just examples. You'll have to update it to real destinations wherever you want them to be. And then the final box, that would likely be the teaching guides, which is already linked, but you'll just select and choose whichever asset you want to link to, and then save that. And then on the front end you would actually click the links and make sure they're going to where you want them to go. To update the icons of those three boxes, you go to the relevant box, so in this case resources, settings, and then icons right there. Then if we go to pricing, that's how you update the icons of those three boxes. Okay, so the last part of the home page is this testimonials area, and again it's updated centrally, so that once you update it once, it'll update it everywhere. Our story testimonials, so that's where all the testimonials are stored, either in the generic folder or the teacher testimonials. So if you want to update, then you just click on the one you want to update, and it's quite straightforward. There's a separate video just on testimonials, but a quick guide is, this is the name of the person who made the quote. Currently they're not showing on the website, but in the future they may. So that's the photo, and you can see here it's 160 by 160. And then once you save that, you then go into content and update the actual quote, which is right here. So that's how you update the homepage. Hopefully this was helpful, and thanks for watching.